2023 is about to come to an end. We've won the Giro, we podiumed the Tour, and we are world champion once again with Stefano Oldani. Nonetheless, before the season ends, we've got transfers and Italian classics to take on. When it comes to the transfer negotiations, I decided to do them off camera because I already told you which riders I was about to sign. Almost everything went to plan. We have the likes of Johannesson, Ayuso, Ropero, Enkhorn, Nice, Oliveira, Stonemitted, Aramburu, and Pidcock signing for us next season. Unfortunately, one transfer fell on our end. Johannesson suddenly asked 46k per month. I could not afford Attila Valter anymore. And I chose Johannesson because he is honestly the better talent. Look at his stats right now. 79 mountain, 73 hill. I know his time trial is weaker, but he's only 23, so we can work on that. I'm aware that some of our Hungarian followers were very much looking forward to Valter in the team, but I'm sorry, I just can't afford him. That makes the following team on the left side right there, and we have Fortunato with significant growth as well. 81 mountain now, that is absolutely brutal. Time for some races. Giro dell'Emilia, we've done it almost every single year in this playthrough with Eolo. We've lost it a few times, but I think we won last season with Kovi. Nonetheless, we're going to try and win again with Kovi. Hirschi's our biggest competitor together with Pogacar. Actually, in hindsight, it's great that Kovi didn't win the World Championships because he won the Italian NCN. Because of that, we now see that jersey in the race. We're about to start the second last San Luca climb on the left side here. I've got Fortunato doing the work for Cataneo, Fancello, and then Kovi in last man because he's our... Oh my god, he just punctured. Fortunato just punctured right there. That is the worst place to puncture, at the foot of the San Luca climb. Cataneo will try and keep Kovi within competition right now by following the likes of Hirschi and Pogacar towards the top here. And now, when we are at the top, let's reduce it to 75 and make sure we can recover as much as possible. Here we go, 3k to go. It's about to start. We're going to go 87 from the bottom and hope that we can hold on to the likes of Hirschi right now, who is already making a move. 1.5k towards the top, come on. We need to follow as much as possible without spending all our energy. Come on, last 500 meters, let's try our sprint right now. Kovi's about to win against Tadej Pogacar in the Giro dell'Emilia on the San Luca climb. Wonderful ride. His first victory in the Italian shirt. That's one way to do it. A few years ago, you always had this one rider that was ex-World Tour that went to all these Asian races and took all the victories. This year, it's Jonathan Restrepo for Sapura because this guy has 31 victories this season. 2 Langkawi, 2 stage wins. He's got 1 in Taiwan, 5 in the Mahashakri Sirindorn Cup of Thailand. Quite a crazy way to up your standards when it comes to the victories as a cyclist. I would like to share with you the results of La Vuelta. Vlasov won GC ahead of Tim Wellens and Ivan Garcia Cortina. How does Tim Wellens come second in a Grand Tour? The guy has 74 mountain and 72 time trial. And even worse, Cortina has 68 mountain and 67 time trial. What happened in this race? Oh, I think we found what happened. Garcia Cortina and Wellens went in the break on stage 20 on Bola del Mundo and took like 4 or 5 minutes on the rest of the competition. It's still amazing how close they were before this climb though. Our next race is Milano-Torino with the double Superga climb in the final 30 kilometers. Fortunato with 81 mountain and Kovi in good form should both be able to compete on this one. Let's give it a try. Oh my god, Kovi is leader. +5 on the day, so 81 mountain on him. Fortunato with a 0 day means 83 mountain, but if I've got someone with 81 with an actual sprint, I will go for him. We are now on the final Superga climb. Dina's spending a lot to try and stay with Kovi. I just need to try and stay with the likes of Hirschi and Pogacar here, mainly Pogacar, because I've got a sprint while he has mainly the climbing. Remind ourselves that it does not end with a flat top this time around. It ends on the climb top itself. He starts a sprint very early. I think I might be able to use that to my advantage right now. Let's hunt this wheel. Let's hunt this wheel. 300 meters to go. Let's try and sprint past him in the final meters. Was that too late? I think this is just enough. Oh, it's going to be really close. Come on. I can't see it. Oh, yes! What a photo finish. Jesus Christ. There we go on the podium with Alessandro Kovi beating Pogacar in the final sprint on the Superga climb. That is brilliant. Unlike Torino, we don't have Kovi in the favorites list for Gran Piemonte. I think that's because the last climb is too long on paper, although with 81 mountain he'd be able to compete once again. So it will fully depend on his daily form, whether he can do it here or not. Otherwise, Fortunato and Dina can work together to try and beat Tadej Pogacar. We are starting the final kilometer today, which is Santuario di Europa. This is 10.6 kilometers at 7% average, going up to 17.6, but our daily form is outstanding. Fortunato 85 mountain, Dina with 84 mountain. I'm actually playing it somewhat offensively, going early with my riders at 6k to go, going 85 already. I was trying to be somewhat offensive, but it looks like it worked because Pogacar has to bridge through a few gaps to get back to the group of Fortunato and Dina at the head of the race. Almeida's still with us, but yeah, Poggi made a bit of a mistake there. He sat too far back in the group and it's costing him because it's looking like we are in the perfect position to take today's stage home unless Almeida and Ciccone have a brilliant day. 2.4 kilometers to go. We've got Ciccone having trouble. Almeida, the final man left in the race for us. Pogacar still not closing in. Let's see how we can try and beat Almeida because he's got a better punch than I do. But perhaps I've got more energy. Let's go 90 right now. Let's go 92. Yeah, we've got more energy. There we go. Easy dubski for Eolo for today. What a victory. Fortunato does it on the slopes of Europa. Pogacar, anywhere near? He's coming. He's coming, but mate, you were too far in the group and you're out of energy. While Fortunato is not. This time around, it was not the likes of a Kobe that did it. Fortunato with a bit of a victory, which is great to see. Dina actually came third still. Here we are then. The final race of the season. The monument we've been waiting for our revenge. Because last season, we felt this race completely. The likes of a Fortunato, we have Kobe, we have Dina. Let's hope one of them has a +5 on the day. Because otherwise, Poggi's gonna be ruthless on this one. So, daily form situation. 80 mountain on Cataneo. We have Dina with +4, which is 83 mountain. We have Kovi with a +2, 78 mountain. Fortunato with a -3. Jesus Christ. That was unexpected. Ooh, early attack on the fourth last big climb by Remco Evenepoel. We've got Wout van Aert in the same attack. So, looks like they're friends again. Here it is then. 6.2 kilometers at 9.2%. The San Antonio Abbandonato. 32% max. Looking at it right now, I might be able to get Kovi over these climbs and actually to the finish line. So, ideally, that situation is the one I'm looking for. Ooh, Evenepoel getting caught once again. Yates now attacking with Kuss, Yates, and Bardet and Carapaz. I'm just trying to set my own tempo on the left side of the road, getting Kovi and Cataneo over this climb. If I can do that, we should be fine. Higuita's trying to fly straight past. I'm just trying to hold on right now. Cataneo is going to be our next one to drop. Kovi seems like he might be able to, I think he might drop by the top, which is kind of annoying. Come on, Kovi. Hold on, my friend. Hold on. Ah, damn it. Higuita's really strong today. Let's lower it. Kovi's dropped. Kovi is dropped. Let's try and get to him with Cataneo. Let's see if we can try and climb as fast as possible with this man without pacing at all in this group with Dina. So we can try and come back in the descent towards the next climb. We're in the chasing group, 17 seconds behind Higuita. We've got Carapaz, Pogacar, Ciccone, and Yates with us. Kovi on 45 seconds in this group. Dina, come on, follow on 85. Try and get to their wheel again. Ah, they're going way too early. I don't think they will keep it up if they attack this far out towards the top. Let's try and go 77 and do my own tempo on this 6.8 kilometer climb in the hopes that I can come back in the latter section. Spending a bit too much to my liking. Let's go 73 for now. Let's try and catch up with Carapaz. Let's try and get towards Ciccone, Higuita, and Yates now. Pogacar has the lead. We're dropping Yates now. Ciccone having trouble. Higuita's the next one in trouble. We've got a bit more towards the top. I will be moving up to 85 right now in hopes that I can catch him before we get onto the flat section on top. And then it will be a 1v1, I think, with Pogacar. Or I will try and stay in the wheel and see if I can get Kovi back to him. That would be nice as well, but for now, we are with him at the top of the final big climb. We have never been in this position ever in Lombardia before, and I don't feel like working with Pogacar really, because he's on paper the better sprinter than us, but if I don't work with him, then he's likely going to decide to go for the attack, and if he does that, he's got the acceleration to get a gap on me, like right now. Come on, try and follow this man, Can I follow Pogacar? Let's get into his wheel right now. Let's use the aerodynamics in that, and let's see if I can keep on following my man, my Slovenian man right here, just by doing that. The other group might come back, though, if I do that, but hey, I'm risking it. Risk it for the biscuit. The rest caught up, and Yates is now attacking. Poggi has to close that. I'm not going to spend energy on that. I will just try and spend my energy on following Pogacar here on the final climb now. Bergamo Alta. Is Pogacar going to try and drop me? Come on, Dina. Come on, Dina. I can't follow that. I've got issues. Pogacar's done for. Pogacar's done for. I can't follow Higuita because he's in the way. Come on. I need to get to the front of this group. ASAP. Let's do 85, 99. Let's see. Is this a descent to the line? Not really, but I do want to take the front. Let's hope I can recover enough to keep this going to the line. Come on, this is a descent, so this should benefit me. Come on, Dina, you can do it. We've got a tiny gap on Yates, but they are better sprinters on paper. These corners are helping me, though. Let's hope we can start the sprint right now. Come on, Dina. Come on, Dina. Pogacar tries to come around. He's out of energy. Yates on the right. Can we do it? No! We're taken over by the line. Higuita's gonna win Lombardia. Oh my god, we're 5th last in the group. Damn it. Oh my god. I tried being clever at the end and hoped that I could stay in the wheel of Pogacar and then use the descent to my advantage, but the rest came back and they're all faster than me. So, hey, next year, let's try and win Lombardia. Every season in career mode, we've got the Cyanide Star of the Year trophy. I think previous years I might have skipped it by accident, but I do want to take a look at it this time around. Kovi was third last year, behind Wout van Aert and Roglic. Now we have 4 nominees of Eolo-Kometa in the 10 riders who are nominated. That is insane. When it comes to Oldani, it's only that World Championships, really, because I doubt they will care too much about the Saudi Tour. Aramburu has his green jersey at the Tour together with 2 stage wins, third at Milano San Remo, some decent results and stage wins all over in Etzulia and Catalonia, but I doubt Dwarsdorf Vlaanderen or Brabantse will really move the needle here, so I think that green jersey is the reason that he's nominated. Kovi had a great Giro, Ciclamino, 4 stage wins, but for the rest of the season, a lot of like top 10 positions, top 5 positions, and he didn't win the World Championships this time around, so that is a significant difference. Lastly, Fortunato, winner of the Giro d'Italia. We had 1 stage win. For the rest, I'm looking at 1 stage win at UAE Tour, but nothing too extreme throughout the season either. Bernal was the winner of the Tour, but only really did the Tour, right? Yeah, honestly, when it comes to Bernal, only the Tour de France, which is still a big thing to win, you know? I'd argue that the game is going to see that Tour de France victory as much higher than anything I won, at least when it comes to my riders. Pogacar, pretty shit season, to be honest. 4th in the Tour de France. Of course, he won the likes of an Etzulia, Criterium de Dauphiné, and so forth, but that's nothing too crazy either, you know? Roglic, same story, because he was not sent to a single Grand Tour. Catalonia is the only thing together with Bologna, really. Wout van Aert with his outstanding Tour de France. 7th in the yellow jersey classification, 5 stage wins, 4 other top 3 positions, and another 6 top 10 positions. Absolutely ruthless, but honestly, nothing too crazy outside of that. He's got no monuments, he's got no big classics this time around. Meanwhile, RVV winner is Mathieu van der Poel and Strade Bianche, an Amstel Gold race, and a lot of smaller races that I don't care about. Lastly, then, we've got Vlasov winning the Vuelta ahead of Wellens and bloody Garcia Cortina. So, are we really going to give that a lot of value? Come on, game. If he's in the top 5, I'm going to cry. Anyway, I think my biggest chance of getting in the top 3 here is either Oldani with that World Championships, despite that being the only great result in the season, or Fortunato, really. So, I think I'm going to be voting for Fortunato myself because I don't consider that easy Richmond parcours as a big achievement, really. Let's select it. We've got, oh, we can do a top 5. Okay, let's put Oldani in 2nd then. Let's put Kovi in 3rd and Aramburu in 4th. Or no, let's switch that around. Aramburu in 3rd and Kovi in 4th. There we go. And who is the least likely to win this trophy? I would dare to say that it's Roglic based on what he did this season. So let's put him 5th to make sure that we have the largest chance of winning this bloody trophy with Eolo-Kometa, because I am corrupt. I'm honest about it. While we are waiting for the results of the Cyanide Trophy that we are so hyped about, we are now World Tour for 2024. It has been decided. We ended as the 15th team on the index ranking, and I think the first 19 become World Tour. Yes, indeed. Bahrain is going to Conti Pro. Jesus Christ. We have entered November and we've got an email. Winner of the Cyanide Trophy. Let's take a look who it is. We will click on the email. Bernal did. Damn it. I somewhat understand why Egan Bernal is being seen as the winner of this, because he won the most important race in the season, which is the Tour de France. Oh my god, we can see the votes. The Swedish people, Matthias Tengblad voted for Stefano Oldani, that's a great guy. Thank you, Swedes. Let's take a look at Nat Bromhead. Oldani in first. Oh my god, Australia, thank you very much. Karel van... Oh my god, Karel. This is disappointing, Karel van Nieuwkerke. How did you not vote for Oldani? The entire nation of Belgium is against me. Michel White's voting for Van de Poel ahead of Fortunato. Why? Colombia, clearly biased, both voting for Bernal. Denmark, how disappointing. I see clearly no bias when it comes to the Italian votes here. Ha, La Gazzetta dello Sport, thank you very much for the 1, 2, 3. GCN, well thank you, Daniel Lloyd, for the votes for Oldani, I truly appreciate it. Anyway, I actually did not know this was a thing that you could see the votes of every single journalist, but this is great. In all honesty, a great season for the team. We have so many sponsor objectives that were ending well, a few slight disappointments like Strade and such, but not a single red cross, a lot of blue stars, that's what we want. In the last 3 seasons of this career mode, we've seen our team grow from a small team to a team that is now entering World Tour and ready to fight alongside the best in the world for the entire season of 2024. We won 35 races last season, 59 in the current season, and I'm looking to try and up that to, I don't know, 75, something like that in 2024. That would be nice. I'd love to thank every single one of you for the support on this series, and it's really a joy to make, and I enjoy seeing you enjoy it. Yes, that sentence made sense in the end. Next episode, I'll try and start with a bit of an overview of the world around us when it comes to the stats of the current competitors and the transfers that happened across the transfer season here. Anyway, I can't wait until the next episode, and let's make the best of it because we got plenty of races to win. Let's do it together very, very soon. Goodbye.